Picture this. Your 8-year-old is playing their favorite game, building houses, chatting with friends. Now imagine the CEO of that platform dreams of turning it into a dating service. Sounds like a bad joke? Welcome to 2025. David Baszucki, the man who created Roblox, recently dropped a bombshell on the Tech Stuff podcast. Quote, "I think a lot of people who are too afraid to go on a real-life date might find it easier to have a virtual date to start, and then, if they connect, move to the physical world." He calls this the solution to the loneliness epidemic. Thousands of adults, he says, will find love on Roblox. Virtual dates, virtual concerts, virtual mixers, all on a platform where nearly 50 million users haven't hit their 13th birthday. Let's break down what's actually happening. Roblox isn't just a game. It's an entire universe with 380 million monthly active users. Over 150 million people log in daily. For perspective, that's more than Germany, France, and the UK combined. Here's the kicker. 39% of users are children under 13. We're not talking teenagers who understand internet dangers. We're talking second graders, third graders. The company markets itself as a safe space for kids' creativity. Parents buy into this. They think, better building virtual houses here than watching sketchy YouTube videos. Except reality turned out different. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton didn't mince words, filing his lawsuit in November 2025. He called the platform a digital playground for predators and accused the company of putting profits over the safety of Texas children. Harsh? Let's look at facts. In Louisiana, police arrested a man actively playing Roblox using voice-altering software to pose as a 14-year-old girl. In Alabama, a predator who met his victim on the platform traveled from another state and attacked a minor. Officers found him mid-assault. In Iowa, a 13-year-old was taken and trafficked across multiple states after meeting a criminal on Roblox. These aren't isolated incidents, this is a pattern. Attorney Alexandra Walsh says her firm filed roughly 15 cases across the country in the past year. Every single one, a child identified, targeted, and groomed on this platform. The playbook is always the same. Predator poses as a peer, builds trust, then moves conversation to Discord or Snapchat where moderation is weaker. So what does Roblox do? They roll out age verification using your camera. Sounds reasonable, right? Technology separating adults from kids. There's just one problem. The system works about as well as a chocolate teapot. The AI from Persona scans your face and slots you into age categories: under 9, 9 to 12, 13 to 15, 16 to 17, 18 to 20, or 21 plus. Beautiful in theory, in practice, chaos. Developer forums are flooded with complaints. One user writes, "They're 17, system pegged them as 21. Another minor ended up in 18 plus category. A 14-year-old got a birth date of 2018. The system decided he was 6. 6! Fixing these errors? Nearly impossible. Support just shrugs." Chief Safety Officer Matt Kaufman says the system is typically pretty accurate within 1 or 2 years. Typically, pretty, within. Those aren't words you want when children's safety is on the line. Now here's where it gets wild. Against this backdrop, the CEO publicly pushes turning Roblox into a dating platform. It's like the Titanic captain announcing plans to add passengers right after hitting the iceberg. Baszucki laid out his vision at the 2023 Developers Conference. He wants to retain users aging out of the platform. Teenagers hit 18, drift to other apps. His solution? Give them romance. Give them virtual movie nights with potential matches. Keep them engaged. Keep that Robux revenue flowing. "I think of Roblox as a platform to help loneliness and help bring connection," he said. Here's the thing about loneliness. 73% of Gen Z reportedly struggles with it. Real crisis. But the answer isn't building Tinder inside a children's game. That's like opening a bar in Chuck E. Cheese because adults feel lonely. Technically possible. Should you? Absolutely not. The company claims dating features would only be available to verified users aged 21 plus. But their verification can't tell 17 from 21, 14 from 6. How exactly would they keep dating spaces adult only? Walsh put it bluntly. A 47-year-old predator can come onto Roblox, create an account, pretend to be a child, and go after innocent kids. That's happening now. Before dating features exist, what happens when you add romance? Think about dating apps. You match, you chat, you share details, maybe photos. You build intimacy. Now transplant that into a platform where millions of children play games right next door, where walls between adult dating and kids building obstacle courses are maintained by an AI that can't accurately guess age. Multiple states are suing: Louisiana, Texas, Iowa, Kentucky. The federal judicial panel just approved consolidating child safety lawsuits, a coordinated legal assault nationwide. Kentucky Attorney General Russell Coleman called Roblox the website of choice for online predators. He pointed to a case where a 25-year-old connected to an extremist group used the platform to manipulate and threaten children as young as 8 years old. And in the middle of all this, Bazooki's on podcasts talking about virtual dates. Let's talk numbers. Roblox generated $1.35 billion in Q3 2025, over 44 million games. Developers earned nearly $600 million in the first half of 2025. This money machine runs primarily on children. The company shipped 145 safety initiatives since January 2025. Real-time AI monitoring, human moderators, parental controls. Yet, lawsuits keep coming, arrests keep happening, victims keep piling up. Why? The fundamental architecture enables harm, open communication between strangers, currency used as leverage, easy transition to less moderated platforms. These aren't bugs. They're features that bad actors exploit. Users already found workarounds for the new verification. Some use photos of video game characters to trick face scans. Others grab parents' ID. Determined bad actors have fooled verification systems since verification systems existed. Here's what really bothers me. Bazooki frames this as evolution. Gaming has become reality simulators, he said. He's right. Roblox isn't a game anymore. It's social infrastructure for a generation. Kids don't just play, they socialize, form identities, explore relationships, sometimes with adults pretending to be children. Adding dating features doesn't evolve the platform. It complicates a dangerous situation. You're telling bad actors, we're building dedicated spaces for romantic connection. Come in. Verification barely works anyway. Some argue dating apps for adults are fine. Tinder exists. True, but Tinder wasn't built on a children's playground. Hinge didn't spend decades marketing as a safe space for kids. You can't bolt adult features onto a platform defined by youth audience and expect clean separation. Walsh said it best. Where were these protections 2, 3, 4 years ago when the children I represent were being hurt? Too little, too late. Instead of focusing entirely on safety, leadership dreams about romance features. The platform's own community standards explicitly prohibit romantic relationships between players. Their own rules ban exactly what the CEO wants to build. The cognitive dissonance is staggering. What should Roblox do? Fix the basics. Make verification actually work. Not typically pretty accurate, actually accurate. Invest in human moderation at scale. Make it impossible for adults to contact unknown children. Stop easy offboarding to Discord. Take lawsuits seriously, because right now, the company wants it both ways. Safe platform for kids, dating destination for adults. These goals are fundamentally incompatible. You cannot be Chuck E. Cheese and Tinder simultaneously. Parents need to understand what they're dealing with. This isn't the safe digital sandbox marketing suggests. This is a platform under legal siege with documented cases of harm, led by a CEO who thinks adding dating features is a good idea. The loneliness epidemic is real. Gen Z struggles to connect, but exploiting that struggle on a platform where children play isn't innovation. It's negligence dressed as vision. Roblox has a choice: safe space for kids to create and play, or chase adult engagement with dating features. cannot be both.
Given the lawsuits, arrests, traumatized families, the choice should be obvious. Don't turn a playground into a nightclub. Don't build Tinder where children play. Some boundaries exist for a reason. The irony cuts deep. A platform that can't protect children from predators today wants to facilitate romance tomorrow. A company facing a federal lawsuit over child safety thinks the next step is dating features. A CEO acknowledging the loneliness epidemic among young people proposes solving it in the exact space where those young people are being harmed. Roblox was revolutionary when it launched. User-generated content, creative freedom, a digital sandbox where imagination ruled. Somewhere along the way, growth became more important than safety. Engagement hours mattered more than child protection. And now, romance is on the roadmap. The future of 380 million users depends on whether Roblox remembers who it was built for.